My earliest memory of the hospital is bringing my Halloween candy here to be x-rayed. When I was growing up, there was a moment in time where we were all very concerned that razor blades might be hidden in candy. And so the hospital offered to parents that they would x-ray their kids' candy to make sure it was safe. And so I remember after trick-or-treating, we came, they x-rayed our candy, it was safe, and then we could dive in. And so I really appreciated the hospital stepping into the breach and ensuring my Halloween candy was safe.
Kate is the epitome of engaged, meaning that she'll spend the time, she'll think about us and give us some feedback later. I've asked her to jump on the spot to be engaged. She's thinking about us when she's up on the hill. Hey Troy, did you know that this bill is going through? I don't think this is in your favor. You might want to look at this. That happens all the way through the session, probably 5 or 6 times. So engaged is a word that says she's engaged with her community, she's engaged with the hospital, and she cares about what she's doing, and she's good at it.
So I served on the board through the COVID time period, through the entire experience. And watching the hospital administration and the medical staff really rally through some scary times was an amazing experience to be a part of. And I was happy to be part of small efforts to make sure that, even as we were in those times where we were distanced and where we needed to make sure the medical staff was kept safe, that we were doing things on the outside to show that we were supportive. There were lots of chalk messages that were left on the sidewalk outside the hospital and signs placed and balloons to make sure that those inside knew that those of us outside really appreciated what they were doing during that scary time to keep us safe.
Every morning she walks her dogs around the hospital. So she finds things that she brings to my attention. Just a few weeks ago, it's early, I'm in the office, the light's on so you can see through the windows, and she sends me a text and waves through the window. And so it just says that she is not just somebody who's interested in both the city and the hospital, but she lives here. At one point, the city came looking for a piece of property that is adjacent to the hospital, and they were going to put up some high-density housing. And they would have to change the zoning for that. Quickly, I got a call, and Kate said, I don't think this is what I would favor. You're going to need to step in. And so we then worked with the city in a negotiation, kept it in a hospital zone, and now it'll be turned into a medical office building, which is what it should have been, not just more high-density housing.
There's so much important work that happens here from a medical standpoint and a community engagement standpoint, and I'm just a minor part of some of those efforts. And so I think there's definitely people that are much more deserving of the good work that happens here being recognized. So I'm just happy to be part of the team, to be honest.